そう、ずっとここ開けれなかったんですよね。どれ？あ、これか。
So this used to be the control device for the drawbridge. But it looks like its insides have been replaced with something else.
入れ替えられてる。
Oh yeah! I remember Daddy telling me about this. This drawbridge hasn't been used for decades now. So the control room doesn't work, and the power's been disconnected.
何か別の機能が割り振られてるってことですかね。この音。
A password that requires 3 letters?
3つのアルファベット。
Looks that way.
What's this then? There's an H on the top, bottom, and left sides of the leftmost panel.
一番左の窓だけ上と下、あと左に H。上と下、左に H。
Patty, trial and error won't get us anywhere. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, which makes for 17,576 different combinations if we use 3 of them. Let's try something more efficient.
I know that. I was just fiddling with it. So, what do you want to try, Agent York?
Just leave this to Zach and I.
足の操作盤の3つのアルファベットを解読する。
Zach, this password may look complicated at first glance, but you needn't worry. This is a chemical formula. A challenge from Professor R. The H that's tattooed all over the leftmost panel stands for hydrogen. In other words, the leftmost panel represents the molecule you get when 3 hydrogen atoms merge. All we need to do is figure out which chemicals go in the remaining panel. Try reviewing what we know. We spoke to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans, filled the Holy Allah, then found the giant lady's finger pointing toward the entrance to the Forbidden. After we met the 17 comrades, we encountered that ominous red tree. There was sap dripping out from the red tree's trunk, wasn't there? That must have been a metaphor for wood vinegar. Then, in order to fill the Holy Allah, we went to the reservoir. The water tower represents a distillator, and the water represents coolant. Wood vinegar, distillator, and water, Zach. Figured it out yet? The chemical formula is CH3OH, methanol. It's got to be COH, starting from the left in that order. Methanol is highly flammable and used as the base ingredient in formaldehyde. This has Professor R's name written all over it. That oracle really sent us on a roundabout mission this time. It almost feels like we're playing a video game here. Talk about stupid.
何の考えもないぐらい完全に答え言われちゃったんですけど、もうちょっと考える余地を作ってもいいんじゃないかなと思いますけどね。ただこれなんか前作の、この感じね。前作の冒頭もなんかこういうね、電気で解錠する扉でしたね。これが禁断の入り口。
You can't touch that!
あ、エイブリー。
Smarty pants scientists said no.
Avery Smith.
Drawbridge don't work no more. The machine's junk. Yup.
You're right, Avery, but don't worry. I got permission to touch it.
Permission? Agent York, you got permission?
That's right. Permission from the President of the United States.
The President? Oh, he's a smarty pants. Okay. I didn't see nothing. Yup. Won't tell no one neither.
ヨクさん何の悪気もなく嘘つきますよね。なんかこっちがすごい悪いことしてる気持ちになりますけど。
Hey, Agent York, are you really going in there?
Yes, I have to.
I'm getting kinda scared.
That's a rare word to hear coming from your mouth, Patty. I don't see much in there aside from some overgrown weeds, do you?
No, that's not it. I'm not scared of the weeds. I'm scared of what you'll find, Agent York.
何かを見つけるのが怖い。
You don't need to worry, Patty. You're my precious assistant, remember? I promise I'll protect you, no matter what happens.
ロックが解除された扉へ向かう。さあ、確かにね、ただの草むらというか、空き地に見えるんですけど、この先に一体何が待ち構えてるってんでしょうかね。特にね、ムードもへったくれもないんですけど。
Patty, the truth is, when I first saw Okra Boy, I remembered something horrific. The most evil monster I've ever seen, in fact.
A monster?
Oh, yes. A demon incarnate who plunged New York City into mortal fear. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
ゴーストバスターズか。
Marshmallow?
Ghostbusters, 1984, directed by Ivan Reitman. Now that's a film that was filled to the brim with bona fide horror. A true masterpiece that boasted an honest depiction of just how frightening a real ghost would be. Even if you watched it now, I'm sure it would still chill you to the bone. First night I watched it, I was too afraid to go to the bathroom alone. So I made Zach come with me.
The door.
すごい脱線に脱線を重ねてるうちに、どうやら閉じ込められてしまったみたいですね。ん？これは、床よ。まさかここで床よとは。ん？なんか言ってる？これただの女の人に見えるんだよ。まあ、敵さんをとりあえず片っ端から始末してどうにか扉は開いたようですが、なんだろうな、新しい、今まで見たことないタイプの女性の形した敵ね、なんかこう、普通の人間の形に見えるんですけど、なかなかセクシーそうでね、ちゃんと見たいんですけどね。ちょっと暗くてよくわからなかったですね。さて、一体ここに何があるのか。なんか実験施設みたいだな。
Zach, I think we found a laboratory.
レナさんがここで何かしてたのかな。あ、セーブがある。これはなんだ？脳みそ？さなぎのようなものにも見えるし、謎ですね。臓器。臓器。誰の？大きすぎない？しかも臓器にしては。
A research log.
研
No,
究
it
日
looks
誌。
more like a journal. Look, Zach. This belonged to Lena Doman.
我が計画を継ぐもの
A professor to the very end. This book is filled with all sorts of detailed notes.
研究装置。
She studied abroad during school, most likely in order to get as far away from her father's prejudice as possible. Abroad, she studied chemistry and fire dynamics, then cultivated the groundwork for Sang Rouge. If what's written in this journal is to be believed, Sang Rouge is a naturally derived substance. That must mean it's something akin to ayahuasca, the hallucinogen found in the Amazon region. But Sang Rouge wasn't actually produced here. It appears that a special environment is necessary to summon the Red Demon. Zach, look at this. It says that when Lena was still known as Lenny, she once fell in love with a woman. She fell in love with her older sister. That matches up with what PJ mentioned just before he died. And apparently, they had a daughter. The Clarksons' family tree is far more complicated than I could have imagined.
You can say that again.
And here it says that the Clarksons' older daughter later fell in love with someone in town and got married.
これは
Then she must still be somewhere in this town. Hey, Patty, did you know about all this?
I don't know.
こんなことあります？もうどう考えてもパティさんとしか思えないんですけど。
This entry is from right after she became Lena. Zach, what could this mean? A salesman passing through town gave me an epiphany that changed my life. She didn't create Sang Rouge until after she met this person. And from that point onward, she started fanatically worshipping someone. She also ceases to mention anything more about her older sister.
こ
And the
れ
word
は
goddess of fertility starts appearing everywhere.
やっぱりやつが絡んでんのか。無線機。出てきたら今のうちに始末したいんですけどね。
The final entry, written just before she headed to the Clarksons' house. No one can stop my plan. Not even me. My only worry now is P. I only pray the Fool King can stop him. Zach, it looks like we've uncovered yet another new character. Who's the Fool King? This is starting to read like a badly written tragedy. And P. It appears that Lena's worried about whether or not the Fool King will be able to stop our investigation and successfully murder this P character. P. Philip? Or Professor? No. It can't be. Oh. Whew.
No! Don't kill him!
もう大体わかりましたよね。彼を殺さないでと言っていましたが、これ周りなんだ。なんかすごい濡れてんだけど。あ、愛液？
Hi there, Hundan. Long time no see.
やっぱりお前か。
This is definitely your simplest oracle by far. Patty. Now it all makes sense. Zach, we need to hurry back to the hotel and put all this in order.
ヨークの部屋へ戻り状況を整理する。パティさんはおそらく連れ去られてしまいましたね。一旦戻りましょう。いろいろね、皆さんも疑問があると思いますんで。さあ、戻ってきました。皆さんもね、まあちょっといろいろ疑問に思っていることですとか見えてきたものがあると思うので、一緒にね、ちょっと頭の中を整理していきましょう。
We found many new truths hidden in Lena Doman's journal. And some of them went far beyond our wildest dreams. First, we should clear up who PJ's first daughter is. She was a complete mystery until now. But after reading Lena's journal, I became convinced of something. She still lives somewhere in this town. Lena's journal stated that this woman married someone from the same town. Did you figure it out yet, Zach? Who is PJ Clarkson's first daughter?
クラークソン家の長女はそう、キャンディーウッズ。
Yes, Melvin's beloved wife and the most beautiful woman in town, Candy. She's PJ Clarkson's first daughter. Which means that just like Galena, Candy also carries his blood. Now we know why Melvin said that Galena was a beauty who could attract a lot of attention. Candy had no interest in the inheritance and was also sexually liberated. That must be why PJ ended up coddling Lena so much. Candy is supposedly sick, but she's now become a key person in our case. She must be why Melvin's gone missing. Melvin's beloved wife, Candy, committed a transgression in her past. Zach, what was it?
もうおよそここでもうネタに走ってもしょうがないのでね、これはもうありのまま受け入れるしかないですね。
That's right. Candy had intercourse with Lena. Then she gave birth to a child. A child that we know very well. We never heard any mention of her biological father anywhere in town. Despite how much these country folk love to spread rumors, I knew there had to be some secret connected to her birth, but I never thought it'd be something like this. It's beyond anything I ever could have imagined, Zach. Next up is the Fool King, Zach. All you need to do is pick out the person who acted most like a fool when we encountered them. Honestly, the answer is clear, and it's a painful one to accept. Isn't it, Zach?
そう、道化の王はね、まあどうしてもポジション的に怪しいなって思ってたんですけど、前作をやっている以上ね。まさかね、でもね、もうしょうがないですよね、これは。
Melvin. He's got to be the Fool King. The way he's acted from the moment he located Lisa's body up to now. The way Galena was murdered, silenced, without any resistance. His discord with the Clarksons, the words PJ left behind. And the engineer boot prints we saw at the discovery site. It feels like the missing puzzle pieces are all falling into place now. But why did he decide to take part in Lena's plan? According to Patricia, he seemed to be avoiding Lena. There's no way he actually could have believed that the goddess of fertility would come and save the town. Oh, so that's it, Melvin. As you nursed Candy, you too became corrupted by Sang Rouge. Drugs rob people of their judgment. They slowly but surely eat away at their users. That's most likely the reason it took Lena so long to enact her plan. I don't know what to say, Zach. This is absolutely unbearable. Lena fell in love with her older sister Candy, and the two of them had intercourse. But afterwards, Lena realized that there was a disparity between her body and her mind, and descended into suffering. Finally, Lena left home and decided to live on as Professor R. Meanwhile, Candy fell in love with Melvin, which led to her leaving home as well. I could only guess that Lena and Candy's relationship continued after they left home. Then, their strange love transformed into something else that bound them together in a powerful new way. Lena must have periodically delivered Sang Rouge to Candy as offerings to the goddess of fertility. It's hard to keep going with this, Zach. You know where it's all leading, don't you? If Lena's plan was to kill off every last Clarkson aside from her goddess, then her next target is PJ's last living descendant. She's in danger. We need to hurry.
どっちかな。この選択なんだ？もちろん分かってる。ああ、君の言う通りだ。メルビンとキャンディーを止めよう。なんか違う気がするんだけどな。まあ、とりあえず分かってる。北条の女神は本当にキャンディーさんなのか？
The climax is upon us. Whoever hit me in that control room sure wasn't holding back. The blow was so devastating that I passed out instantly. There aren't many people who could do that. Oh, they hit me right in my head, so my memories are fuzzy. Not my... Now, what should we do next? First, we're going to need to refresh ourselves a little. Sunbathing, Zach.
Eh?
Let's go bask in some liquid sunshine that's just as hot as the sun out there.
え日向ぼっこどういうこと？とりあえずコーヒーってことかな。とはいえ、ちょっと時間長くなってきたのでね、そろそろ区切りにしたいと思うんですけれども、さあ、お話としてね、見えてきたもの、また何かね、ちょっと若干の違和感を感じる部分なども残ってはおりますけれども、北条の女神、果たしてね、本当にキャンディーさんのことなんでしょうか？私はね、個人的にはパブリッシャーさんのことなんじゃないかなってずっと思ってたんですけれども、まあそのあたりのね、決着もね、そろそろ見えてくることでしょう。そしてね、何よりメルビンさん、彼がね、事件に絡んでいることがおそらくまあ確定いたしましたけれども、道化の王ね、その2つが、すごく引っかかりますね。ではね、今回も長時間お付き合いいただきましてありがとうございました。また次回の動画で皆さんとお会いできれば幸いです。チャンネル登録や高評価、コメントなどいただけますと励みになりますのでよろしくお願いいたします。では、お疲れ様でした。じゃあね。